Get it set up here. Shut that off. Three watching. Hello guys, thanks for being here. Great Lakes Alliance. And here's Rob, and we got the 2-meter Simplex net, Prepper's net, every Sunday at 7 o'clock. But let me shut the static machine off here. You guys having a bad day in the background. But yeah, it's ham radio is going to be very important with any kind of SHTF event there. But one other aspect is APRS, Automatic Packet Reporting System, or Automatic Positioning Reporting System. But the radios that are APRS capable, I can show, it kind of works off a built-in GPS that's in the radio. I'll show you. Let's switch the camera around here. Okay, right here, that little satellite thing, this radio's got a built-in GPRS. And how you turn it on, you take your B channel and go to the APRS frequency in North America, which is 145,310. And that'll start lighting up the screen when the contacts are made. And you go in the menu, APRS function, turn the beacon on, and now the APRS is on. It's on it should be lighting up there. Let me shut this. Alright, there you go. No more feedback. Yeah, I don't know why it's not. Supposed to be able to leave that on the B channel. God. Let me turn the we'll go to the APRS map. There's the APRS map there. It shows all the different contacts. Like you can see the little car there. Someone's got it in their car. Now I'll turn my beacon on. You'll see my little house pop up to where I am. I don't know why it's not showing. Let's see here. I'm going to do a... Yeah, it must not... That's weird. Doesn't seem to be working. Should be lighting up on the screen, the contacts. Yeah, I gotta be doing something wrong here. Very good there, Donald OC. Thanks for being here. Trying to work. Yeah, I don't know. I must not have something set up right. It was working before on the APRS. You can see the map here. Yeah, that's odd. Yeah, those are all the contacts that it's made. Message, you can't messages right over the radio. text prohibited. Alright, Andrew, you're monitoring the frequency there? There's Ian. Alright, I don't know why the APRS doesn't seem to be working right for some reason. Unless it's just not picking up nothing. It should be. There's the APRS map. Alright, we'll get it back over here. Maybe there's just nobody in my range. I don't know, that's never happened before. That's weird. I could see Ian, yeah, Shannon's showing up on the APRS. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, we'll put it back on here. APRS there. There's Shannon right there. He doesn't have his APRS on. It should be red, but it's black. So I don't know. I have to figure something out. It doesn't seem to be working right. I never had a problem with it before. Should be lighting up the contacts. Unless I'm just not getting anything. There's nothing on in the area. Yeah, it looks like all these are off, but I should be getting the weather stations. We'll leave it on and see if it starts popping up contacts. Well, we got Andrew C. Kilo Echo 8 India, Quebec there, monitoring 14652 in Belleville. Welcome. We got Donald O.C. Looks like he's got a GMRS license there. Whiskey Romeo Charlie Yankee 565. Very good monitoring there. Enjoy. 7 o'clock we'll be going to the Preppers Net. But we'll go back to the discussion here on like ham radio or any kind of emergency comms during a grid down event or SHTF. A lot of people, like I said a few times before, I don't think they realize how vital emergency comms is going to be. Like I said, imagine like you're just sitting in your house doing whatever. And let me move the camera over here so I can look it back and forth. There you go. It's Don from the GMRS Troy repeater. Donna, are you from the GMRS Troy repeater net there? Answering the live chat. We got 5 watching now, and like I said, imagine you're in your house doing whatever, and all of a sudden all the power, boom, is gone. All the lights out, everything's off. You got your spouse at work, not home. You got family out of state, out of town. And 2-3 days go past, still no power. Cell phones are out. Maybe a week goes past. And if you have ham radio, you can hook them up, HF. You can hook up to a car battery or kind of solar power battery. And if you make contacts, make your scheduled times, maybe the top of every hour for 5 minutes or whatever. You have to work out something in advance where if everything goes down, you can make contacts with HF would be like out of state or maybe 300 miles or more away. HF would be good. And then for local contacts within about 40-50 miles, depending on propagation, you got VHF, UHF can make contacts. You can CB's good too, but that's kind of a lower power, and you're not going to get out most likely a few miles or so. There it goes. The APRS just talked. Yeah, I don't know why it's not showing up contacts. I got it on the B channel, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. But we'll check it out there in a little bit. See, let me bring up the APRS map. See if I popped up on there. No. Yeah, it doesn't seem like Maybe there's not really many in range. I don't know. It should be working. I don't know why it's not popping up on the radio. But I could see on the S meter, it's like barely registering the RX there, receive. So maybe they're just not in the area really getting out there. That radio just sent out a signal, so it didn't connect with anything. So we'll leave it on and see what happens. Okay, yeah, we got some chat going on in the live chat. Good. That's good there. But got another 20 minutes. We'll be starting with the Rust Belt Extended Radio Network there. Our local 2 meters Simplex net on 146.420. That's VHF. The farthest contacts in the group is usually about 15 miles, I think. But yeah, depending on propagation, you can get out a lot farther. My antenna is a homemade J-pole that I made it work. It's made out of aluminum. It's up about 20 feet, mounted on the side of my chimney. And when 2 meters opens up, man, that's a lot of fun. I actually made a contact at 38 watts to a VHF repeater in Buffalo, New York. A couple other hams and myself talked to a few guys in Buffalo, New York on a VHF repeater. That was pretty sweet. But yeah, ham radio is a lot of fun, great hobby, and great to practice with in case of emergency comms are needed. Yeah, it's old, kind of older technology, but yeah, cell phones go down and the grid goes down or whatever, be able to stay in contact there. Let's move this around a little bit. A little tricky. Yeah, that's odd with the APRS there. Yeah, just looking at the map there, the APRS map, it looks like the only ones are really on is like one weather station. We got one ship. Let's see, yeah, it doesn't look like people are running APRS too much today. It's kind of weird. But we'll just leave it on, see what happens. But we got about 17 minutes to the 2 meters preppers net. Go back over here. So yeah, people are listening that aren't ham licensed, get your license. At least just get your tech license. 35 questions. I think it was 15 bucks. I don't know if the ARL raised the prices or not. But yeah, it's I think they were going to raise it to $35. I don't know if that went through or not, but we'll see. But yeah, get your license. It's not that hard to do. Plenty of help on YouTube on how to get your license and how to study for it. A lot of different ways. And get your tech license. You get VHF, UHF. You get 10 meters voice from 28,300 to 28,500, and get all. I think you get all of 6 meters also. But 6 meters is open about 1 hour a year. They call it the magic band because I guess when it opens, you can make some really good contacts. 6 meters is actually the lower part of VHF. But my antenna doesn't do 6 very well. So we'll see. We got 20 meters on right now. See what's going on. Sounds like Lou from Spain. He's on here all the time. Yeah, Barcelona, Spain's on right now. Yeah, he's on all the time. You see the shirt here.
India, Papa, into Mexico.
I got the shirt on. Pretty cheesy.
India, Papa.
Yeah, he's gonna get a pile up there from Spain, but he's on all the time. That's Lou. Lou from Spain. I gotta see how you get to pop up people's comments on here. Yeah, no problem, Donald O.C. there. Let's see here. I see people on other YouTube videos, they can pop up people's comments right on the bottom of the screen. I don't know how to do that. Reload. I'm afraid if I hit something, I'll screw it up. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Maybe you gotta go to this. Yeah, I don't know. I probably don't have enough subscribers to get that privilege. Yeah, speaking of that, everybody hit the like button, hit the thumbs up there. The more thumbs up I get, the better it attaches to the YouTube's algorithms there. So yeah, hit the like and subscribe there, and then ring the little bell, and you'll be notified. But the more interaction it gets, the more like better algorithms or whatever you get. There you go, Andrew C. Thanks for subscribing. Hit the like button there, or the thumbs down. Either way, it doesn't matter. You get does something with the YouTube algorithms, and the more subscribers I get, I think you gotta get like 1,000, and you get like more privileges. Because right now, I'm filming this through my phone, so according to YouTube, I'm mobile. So I just get, with the amount of subscribers I got, I just get the bare minimum options on what to do there. So yeah, Andrew C, thanks for subscribing there. But yeah, everybody hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down, doesn't matter. But we got about 8 minutes to go before the 2 meters preppers net. So anybody ever have any questions on how to get your license, or 2 meter propagation, or anything on ham radio, write it in the live chat there. Yeah, thanks guys. Get a couple more thumbs up. But we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I like to do a video when we go up north. I'll have the 450 HF rig, and I got a off-center fed dipole. Just throw that up in the trees and run the radio off the Harbor Watt 100 watt Thunderbolt kit there out in the woods, and see what kind of contacts I can make out there. Should work great. Far away from all electronics and all RFI disturbance. Yeah, it should work out pretty good there. Yeah, thanks for hitting the thumbs up there, Donald O.C. Yeah, I need it. Gotta get some more subscribers so they give me more privileges there. But yeah, the APRS isn't picking up anything there. I'm sure if Shannon, he turns his APRS on there, he's close enough to me, he can hit me. Yeah, it looks like everyone, the only stations that are on are weather stations, but I should be getting them. I don't seem to be receiving any APRS, but yeah, there's nothing really going on APRS on the map. APRS would be great for mobile. If you have it in your car, you'll be able to watch on the map and see your little red car, driving around, or where you're going, or if you're camping way out in the boonies, and you have APRS there. Yep, APRS FI. That's the one that shows the map. But yeah, I'll show you here. Go back to the APRS map. See right here. Now this guy right here. Well, my radio just sent out That's weird. It should be popping up on here. I don't get it. But yeah, I don't know. But there's Shannon. But if he has his APRS on, that little D will be red. And this guy's got it in his car. I can go over here, and it'll say, click on his info. That's his call sign. You go to info. It says what kind of, all his information on there. But yeah, I don't know why my radio doesn't seem to be working there. Doesn't seem to be picking up the signals for APRS. We'll get out of this. Yeah, he's not moving right now. It'll see how fast you're going. There's not even any cars on here. Here's one. WB80. Yeah, he's running an FTM 100. He's not moving. It'll see how fast they're going. They're parked. Yeah, so you know what it is, I bet you? We had some storms roll through here earlier. So maybe everybody's got their stuff still shut down and their antennas disconnected. We had some storms roll through here earlier. But yeah, my radio's sending out a signal. It should pop up on there. But I don't know why it's not working. But there's nothing lit up on the APRS map right now, like usual. So we'll see. Maybe it'll come on during the net. If I got the radio on the screen there during the net, and you start seeing things pop up with information and then go away and something else, that's the APRS. But I can look on the S meter. I'm not picking up really anything. So I think that's what it is. And when you got a ham radio or any kind of radios and a big storm's getting ready to roll through, you want to disconnect your coax and shut everything down, because if you get a lightning strike anywhere, hit your antenna, or even if it's close enough, it basically what it...
SRF radio check.
There he is. There's Ian. We'll get him on here. KD8 SRF from K8 IBX. Good copy, good copy.
QSL, I'm borrowing Shannon's Alinco 2-meter from who knows how long ago because my, as you know, my regular radio is offline right now, so just testing this all up before we get started. This is KD8 SRF.
Roger that, Ian. KD8 SRF from K8 IBX. Yeah, you sound really good. Nice signal, full quieting, full bars there, over.
QSL, thanks for the report. With that being said, the Rust Belt NC Radio Network 2-meter Simplex net will begin in 6 minutes. This is KD8 SRF.
K8 IBX, standing by.
KE4 ZYQ, standing by.
Now you see that, now you can hear, that was Ian, KD8 SRF, the co-founder and commander-in-chief of the Rust Belt Extended Radio Network, and our only YouTube moderator for today. And doing a radio check. Had some technical difficulties there last week, so he's got a different setup. But that's a good thing about this net. That's the reason we do it. Check out our equipment, make sure everything's up and running functionally, and see how far we can get out. And it's basically an exercise test run once a week, every Sunday at 7 o'clock. We got about 5 minutes before the net starts. So let's see, we got 5 people in here. 3 thumbs up. Let's get some more thumbs up. You should be able to get 2 more. But we'll see. Alright, it seems to be working there, but yeah, like I said, the APRS, I wanted to do an APRS demonstration, but yeah, I think with the storms that went through earlier, people disconnected their coax and shut their stuff down. So it's gone now. So maybe people reconnect back up and get going there. But yeah, even on the S meter, I can see it's not even picking up anything. So yeah, I think that's what it is. So you'll see the 145310 on the B channel when I show the radio during the net. That's the APRS. Always runs on the B side. And yeah, if you start seeing like information popping up, different things, then that's the APRS connecting with another APRS signal. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I've never seen APRS is dead. But yeah, my GPRS is on, and it's registering because the little satellite icon's on the radio. But yep, hopefully Ian picks up his FTM 400 there, and we'll be able to do C4 FM. Get enough people on, get everyone on the net to get a C4 FM capable radio, fusion radio. We'll be able to do the net with C4 FM, and you'll get to see the all the little call signs pop up right on the radio screen. It's pretty cool. That'll say their name, call sign, and exactly the distance they are from each other. That's a pretty cool feature with digital. But we got about 3 minutes there till the net starts. Give some more time, get some more people in here. But yeah, especially with ham radio, great to do for your MAG groups, mutual assistance groups for SHTF there. You get everybody in on a decided frequency in advance, and everything goes down. Everyone will be able to make instant contact with each other using VHF there. But also, you get a radio with a crossband repeat feature on it. That's crossband repeat capable. Great to do for out at the homestead or at the bug out location. You get your base radio set up for crossband repeat. You get that antenna up as high as you can, at least 30 feet if possible, and set that on crossband repeat. You can have people out in the field with their little 5-watt HTs, and you could be a mile apart or so, as long as you can hit that antenna on the crossband repeat radio. That'll basically turn your radio into a repeater. It'll hit that radio and then send it out that antenna at a real far distance. So at the homestead or at the bug out camp there, you'll be able to have everybody be in comms like within miles apart, no problem. So we got 2 minutes to the Rust Belt Extendency Radio Network, and we are located in southeastern Michigan. We usually get check-ins from Warren, Madison Heights, Sterling Heights, Clinton Township, East Point. I think we've had one from Canton. Ian picked them up, but I wasn't able to. And Rochester Hills, and yeah, the neighboring counties there: Macomb County, Wayne County, Oakland County, and I think Washington. We got someone way up there. Bill KOB, he's up in Shelby. But hopefully everybody's watching there and enjoying the live YouTube. And we got 1 minute for the net there, so I'm gonna set the camera up here on the tripod over here. And try not to make a bunch of noise like I did last week. Hopefully I don't shut it off. Alright, let's see here. I hit the wrong button. We could be in big trouble.
Good evening. I wish to welcome all on frequency and all viewing on the YouTube live stream to the Rust Belt Legacy Radio Network 2-meter Simplex net. The purpose of this net is to build an RF-based network, emphasizing on information exchange in the event of a grid-down situation. Our target region of this group is the traditional Rust Belt states. However, we welcome all check-ins. Ruber does not maintain a website nor a social media presence. All non-RF based activity takes place on the Signal platform of the same group name. Finally, Ruburn is not affiliated with any mutual assistance groups, nor does Ruburn endorse any. My name is Ian, KD8SRF from Macomb County, Michigan, your net control host for the evening. Just a little side note here, I am using a new 2-meter rig, or new to me, based on the fact that my previous one has malfunctioned during the net last week. So Shannon K8 ADK was so gracious enough to hook me up with this loaner. And again, that's why we do these nets, test our equipment every week. Last week I found out my equipment was defective. Now I know that I can needs to do something about it, get it back up to spec, and you know, you can't be just throw your equipment in a bag in a drawer, let it sit for 4 years, and expect it to work when you need it to. That's why it's important to always practice with your equipment on a regular basis. Okay, moving on. So that we got the intro out of the way, let's go ahead and open up for check-ins. If you'd like to check in to the Rust Belt NC Radio Network 2-meter Simplex net, please come back with your first name, call sign, and closest intersection. This is Ian, KD8SRF at 696 in Ryan. Regular time check-ins, please call now.
Net control, this is Kilo 8 India Bravo X-ray. Rob from Warren, 11 in Hoover.
Kilo 8 Alpha Delta Kilo, Shannon, 10 Mile and Ryan. Net control, this is Kilo Echo 4 Zulu Yankee Quebec, KE4ZYQ, Joe in Clinton Township, Hall Road in Garfield.
KE8 TFM, Davian, Shelby Township, 22 Mile Road in Shaner.
Okay, we'll go ahead and do this first round here. We got Kilo 8 India Bravo X-ray, Rob at 11 Hoover. Kilo 8 Alpha Delta Kilo, Shannon at 10 Ryan. Kilo Echo 4 Z Yankee Quebec, Joe at Hall Garfield. And then we have Fabian at 22 in Shaner. Fabian, can you come back with your call sign one more time, please?
Kilo Echo 8 Tango Foxtrot Mike.
QSL, Kilo Echo 8 Tango Foxtrot Mike. Got you in there, Fabian. Thank you for being persistent and sticking there with us. Any other stations wishing to check in, please call now.
Andrew C., how far are you away from Warren? Net controls around 11 in Ryan.
This is Kilo Echo 8 Oscar Foxtrot Golf at 16 Livernois Mobile today, Marcus.
Kilo Echo 8 Oscar Foxtrot Golf, Marcus at 16 Livernois. Marcus is mobile tonight. Marcus, thank you for joining us as well. Any further stations, please call now. Okay, nothing more heard. We'll go ahead and start the first round here. Basically, what we're going to do is I'm just going to run down the list, call everybody out, and if you could just, first of all, report on who you could hear. That way we can test the capabilities of our equipment and get a good idea of our range based on others participating. As well, only report if you notice anything unusual in your local area, such as unusual government movements, unusual grocery store situation, or an unusual infrastructure outage like your cell phone and internet. If everything is normal according to you, at least like within the last 3 weeks or so, no need to report on that. So with that being said, let's go to the top of the list. Rob, who is moderating our YouTube live stream tonight, which Rob, I'd like to thank you for that. Please, you'll be the first on the list, and give us what you got. Rob, K8IBX, go ahead.
Roger that, Ian. This is K8IBX. Rob at 11 in Hoover, and once again, thanks again for hosting that there, Ian. Another week gone. So, yeah, as far as grocery store situation, Kroger's at 11 and Hoover's pretty much stacked up, but price is going up, of course. But yeah, we're gonna be feeling the hurting on that pretty soon, it seems like. But as far as government movements, no, nothing out of the ordinary around the area, and I can hear everybody good there, and I'd like to thank everybody for getting in the live YouTube live stream there and getting involved in the live chat there. And I see Andrew C. He's in Belleville, 94 in Haggerty. That's pretty far distance, but too bad we didn't have someone halfway in between to do a relay there. But I guess that's the way it goes, and it's kind of weird. I want to do a little demonstration of APRS there, and yeah, it's like nobody's got their APRS on. Kind of weird. Never had that happen before. But yeah, like I was saying, maybe we had them storms that rolled through here earlier. Everybody disconnected their coaxes there and shut everything down. But oh well. Maybe we'll try next week for the APRS there. But we'll see if it starts coming online. But that's about it for me. K8IBX, back to net control.
Alright, QSL, normally tonight was not a good night to demo APRS. Yeah, I noticed on that website there wasn't a whole lot going on there as well, so maybe next week will be a better week for that. Or, I hate to say this, in the middle of September is when everybody is doing things other than going on the boat. So maybe we'll get some more participation at that point. It always happens that way. All right, Rob, thanks a lot. Appreciate it. All right, moving over to Lieutenant Ryan, Kilo 8, Alpha Delta Kilo. Shannon, good evening. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for loaning me your equipment. And what do you got? Go ahead.
Good evening, everyone on the net. This is Kilo 8, Alpha Delta Kilo. I don't have much to report. I've been kind of in my own world this week, so hopefully everything out there is going fine for everybody. I did discover the traffic on I-75 today, so that was fun. So anyway, it's a little Alinko's booming in over here on your 35 watts, so glad it's working out. Anyway, I'm going to pass it back to you, Kilo Delta 8, SDF from Kilo 8 Alpha Delta Kilo.
All right, fine business there, Shannon. Thank you for your report. Understand if you're got to zone out for a week and not pay attention to what's going on outside, sometimes one can do that as well. I definitely hear you there. Thanks for joining us, Shannon. Okay, moving up to Holland Garfield, Kilo Echo 4, Zulu Yankee, Quebec. Joe, good evening. Thank you for joining us. And what do you have? Go ahead.
Yeah, KE4ZYQ here, Ian. Good evening to all on the net. First of all, Ian, your radio is making it. You're a little quieter now than you were a few minutes ago when you came back on. But there's something rolling in noise-wise on you that disappeared. I don't know if I'm the only one that heard that. Maybe somebody can elaborate. But I did hear everybody readable and receivable. Can't give you a number on each person signal-wise, S-meter, but very readable. But there was some noise on you, like I said, that rolled in and then disappeared. Some intermittent noise that was there for a while, some static, and then it disappeared. Nothing on any stores, movements, activities. The noise on the repeaters and different frequencies seems to be a lot less in the past week. Just a few episodes of rolling in noise that blocked out some of the Simplex and one or two repeaters, but nothing like it was before, so I'm not sure what the deal was. And I, by all means, don't think it was local, because I checked the reverse, or checked the repeaters on reverse and direct, and I don't get the noise. I would think I'd get it on direct as opposed to just repeater-wise, so hard to say. Back to net, KE4ZYQ.
Okay, fine work there, Joe. Thank you for the report. Okay, interesting note that I guess I had some QRM coming over my carrier that was there at one time, and now it's not. So, hey, we all live in an urban area. Stuff like that happens. Maybe a grow operation light just got shut off. Who knows? But all right, fine business there, Joe. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate it as always. Okay, moving down in east a little bit to, or up in east, I should say, to 22 and Shaner, Kilo Echo 8, Tango Foxtrot, Mike. Fabian, good evening, sir. Thank you for joining us. And what do you have? Go ahead.
Now that I have antenna set up here at my house, I can hear everyone really good. I don't think there's any station that I haven't heard. The only thing I've been noticing over the last couple days for reception is about 146, 400 to 550, I'd say. My noise, the noise floor will peg my meter at 9 bars. It'll stay that way for about 30 seconds to a minute, and then it magically goes away like nothing happened. So I've been noticing a lot of that lately, but haven't been able to kind of pinpoint it down. So other than that, I don't have any other news. Everything seems to be about the same from last week, so I'll go ahead and pass it back here. KE8, TFM.
Great, fine work there, Fabian. Yeah, this is the best I've heard you. So whatever you did to your antenna, it definitely has improved your situation there. I've got you about as an S3, so yeah, definitely not booming in here at 696 and Ryan, but definitely you are readable. So yeah, glad to have you with us, Fabian, and please stick around. All right, moving over to the west side at 16 Livernois Mobile. We're going to hand over to Marcus, Kilo Echo 8, Oscar Foxtrot Golf. Marcus, the floor is yours. Go ahead.
Thanks, Ian. This is Kilo Echo 8, Oscar Foxtrot Golf. Marcus, like I said, I'm at 16 Livernois today. I'm mobile. I'm just on 5 blocks on a little new HT I'm testing out right now. I heard everyone perfectly fine. Actually, I heard you, Ian, a little worse than I normally do, but I still heard you perfectly fine, though. I mean, it does go to say I'm not on my base station compared to HT I'm using right now. But yeah, I heard everyone fine. I got really nothing new to report. Just kind of getting back out here, testing things again like I did a year or two ago. So anyways, that's all I've got. Back to you.
All right, QSL there, Marcus. Yeah, I got you about an S3. So obviously, if you're on the HT, I would expect to be a little bit less performance there. But yeah, you're making it in over here, and apparently everybody else can hear you. So I think tonight's an interesting night for propagation there. So yeah, glad to have you with us, and glad that you were able to test out some new equipment there. Again, that's the reason why we do this. Yeah, let's go ahead and open up for more check-ins, and then we'll do a little bit of housekeeping, then we'll move on to open floor. But first, we're going to open up for more check-ins. So if you're not yet checked into the Rust Belt NC Radio Network 2-meter Simplex net, please come back with your first name, call sign, and closest air-section. This is Ian, KD8SRF at 696 and Ryan. Any further check-ins, please call now.
Harvey Black 2, welcome.
KE8NSQ, Michelle, 14 in Rochester.
Harvey Black 2, welcome. Glad to see you here. Sweet. Hit the thumbs up.
Whiskey Charlie 8 Echo 17 in Shaner.
Here is Kilo 8 Oscar Bravo, Bill 24 Mound.
Okay, we have Kilo Echo 8, November Sierra Quebec, Michelle at 14 in Rochester, Whiskey Charlie 8 Echo, Jeff at 17 in Shaner, and Kilo 8 Oscar Bravo, Bill at 24 Mound. Any other check-ins, please call now.
Come on, guys, let's see those thumbs up.
Okay, nothing heard. We'll just keep on continuing on the same format as we've been doing for the previous few minutes here. So, we're going to send it over to 14 in Rochester, Kilo Echo 8, November Sierra Quebec. Michelle, before we start, I just want to say, whatever you did, you nailed it. I'm hearing you full quieting, probably for the first time ever. So, please give us your report, and then kindly tell us what you did. So, over to you, Michelle. The floor is yours.
Michelle, KE8NSQ. I have nothing new to report in my area. And actually what I'm doing today, I'm running the YouTube in the background. It's kind of odd because I can hear myself talking while I'm talking. But yeah, it's giving me an idea of who I can and can't hear. I am using Shannon's coax. And yeah, I tried the RG8X and it is not very good. The tram antenna is not working at all. So who I could hear you, Ian, I could hear Rob, I could hear Marcus, and I could hear Shannon, but he didn't sound very clear. Everybody else I could not hear. Back to net control.
Okay, QSL on that, so then we must have some interesting propagation stuff going on, because this is the best I've ever heard you. So, okay, QSL on you changing out your coax, maybe that helped out. So, all right, I guess for you it's going to be continual work in progress, so I'll just say that you're making it at least over to 696 and Ryan. Go figure there. All right, Michelle, thank you for joining us. All right, moving over to 17 Sheener, Whiskey Charlie 8 Echo. Jeff, good evening. Thank you for joining us. The floor is yours. Go ahead.
WC80. Good evening, Ian, and everyone on the net. Nothing to report here. Everything is normal. Hearing everyone fine business. Even Michelle. Mark the calendars. It's the first time I've ever copied her station. S5, little bacon fry, but she is fully readable. So there you go. WC80, back to net.
Michelle, thanks for the report there, Jeff. All right, Michelle, in case you didn't hear Jeff, this is the first time he heard you. So I guess maybe the tropospheric ducting is doing something above my pay grade. All right, moving over to 24 Mount, Kilo 8 Oscar Bravo. Bill, good evening, sir. Thank you for joining us, and the floor is yours. Go ahead.
Good evening, Ian, and all on the net here. I know I'm joining a little late here. I did hear Marcus, and I got Jeff here loud and clear, and Michelle for the first time in a long time. I got about the same signal report on her as Jeff, about an S5 with some bacon fry in the background. So yeah, whatever she did, or whatever conditions are present, is definitely working in her favor there tonight. So good deal. As far as conditions here is everything's normal, I guess you could say. So nothing unusual going on. So about all I got, and I'm hearing you, Ian, loud and clear too. So that's about it. It's KOB, back to net.
All right, Bill. Appreciate your report. And interesting on how you can now hear Michelle for the first time in a long time. So, yep, I guess there's some ionospheric stuff going on there. All right, Bill, thanks for the report. Okay, I'll go ahead and give my report for the evening. Basically, obviously, I'm not controlling so I can hear everybody. Michelle was the best I've ever heard her. Fabian and Joe were about S5. Bill, you were about an S3. And everybody else is full quieting. So there you go. As far as infrastructure, government movements, or grocery store situation, have not been to the grocery store. Nothing unusual government noticed. And I guess the cell phone and internet is as it has been lately. So nothing new to report there. Okay. What the heck? We'll go ahead and give it one more try for check-ins, and then we'll go ahead to the open floor. So if you've yet to check in to the Rust Belt NC Radio Network Tuner Simplex Net, please come back with your first name, call sign, and closest intersection. If you'd like to check in, please call now.
Recheck, KE4ZYQ.
KE4ZYQ, go ahead, Joe.
I didn't hear any new check-ins, so I thought I'd jump in before we went to open forum there. I just want to let you know, Ian, if you could let Michelle know, she can't hear me, but I heard her for the first time also, and I got a slightly compromised setup, as you know, attic antenna, so I got her at a readable with some difficulty, but totally readable, some noise in there, but totally readable at an S3. So that's just an FYI. KE4ZYQ.
All right, QSL, thanks for that report there too as well, Joe. All right, Michelle, I guess people who have never heard you or first time heard you in a long time, tonight's your night. So you're the star performer tonight there, Michelle. So just wanted to let you know that. And again, for those listening in on YouTube, that's the exact reason why we do this, to check out who can hear who and find out our area of coverage. All right, so we've got that in there. Moving on, before we do open floor, if you would like to become part of our Signal Chat, that's the platform we use to take care of non-RF based activity throughout the week, please look me up on QRZ.com, send me an email, and then I can do a quick background check on you, and then send you an invite to our Signal Chat. That's how we do communication during the week. So again, my call sign is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Romeo Foxtrot. Look me up on QRZ.com. We'll get you into the Signal Chat. Okay, moving on to the open floor. This is where we can talk about anything and everything or nothing at all. So if anybody has any technical support required or just want to, talk about their cat pictures, now's the time. So regular open floor, please call now.
Kilo 8 Alpha Delta Kilo.
K8 ADK, go ahead, Shannon.
Yeah, I just wanted to say hello to Michelle. I can hear her. I've heard her before, but she says she can't hear me, and I just happen to be playing my new Yagi, so I sort of dialed her in this direction, and I was just wanting to do a little chatter here to see if she could hear me now. Pass it back to you, maybe you can get an answer from Michelle. Kilo 8 Alpha Delta Kilo.
QSL, we'll give that a try. KE8 NSQ, Michelle, are you able to hear Shannon? KE8 NSQ, Michelle, are you still with us?
This is KE8 NSQ. I apologize, I didn't hear you calling me.
QSL, Shannon K8 ADK wants to know if you can hear him. He is on a new Yagi pointed right at your location, so are you able to copy him? Go ahead.
I could hear him the same as I could when he spoke earlier. There's a lot of static, so it's not very clear. It just kind of messed me up because I had to reply to a text, so I had to close down the YouTube, and now there's a big delay between the YouTube and the radio in real time. So, no, he was about the same as before, back to net control.
All right, QSL. Shannon, did you get all that?
Yeah, I got her. She's just frying some bacon over here. So, I was just hoping that, if I pointed more directly at her that she'd be able to hear me. So that's why I was rambling a little bit without really any content. So with that, I'll pass it back to you, KD8 SRF from Kilo 8 Alpha Delta Kilo.
And there we go. Glad you two were able to conduct the transaction that you needed to. Michelle, as far as the YouTube chat goes, I think what you did is whenever you go out of the YouTube chat live stream and then you go back in, it's going to pick up right where you left. So what you need to do is you need to move the slider over all the way to the right, and that'll put you right to where it's currently going on. I've had that problem as well, and I figured out that was the solution. So when you go back into your chat or our live stream, just move that red slider at the bottom all the way over to the right, and that should get you to live time as that's going on. Okay, anybody else for the open floor, please call now.
K8 IBX.
K8 IBX, go ahead, Rob.
Roger that, K8 IBX, Rob at 11 and Hoover. I just want to say a little tidbit there. For those that are working the radio and listen and have the YouTube live stream on at the same time, it does help to mute your the live stream, because there is like a slight delay from live time to the YouTube for some reason. I guess that's just the way it is. But yeah, if you go to the little speaker thing and hit mute on it, and then go back and listen to it later, it'll get kind of confusing. Because have you noticed there's like a delay from live time to the YouTube there? Over.
Yep, QSL on that. Just like when you call into the radio station and on those programs they used to have back in the day, you call in, they tell you turn your radio down because there's always a delay between the landline and the RF of the broadcast transmitter. So kicking it old school, I guess, is what we're doing. Fine business there, Rob. Okay, moving on. Anybody else wish to have anything for the open floor? Please call now.
Kilo Echo 8, Oscar Foxtrot Golf.
Kilo Echo 8, Oscar Foxtrot Golf. Go ahead, Marcus.
Thanks, Ian. I actually moved location. I'm actually at 16 in Coolidge now. I'm wondering how far, if anyone can hear me or hear me worse or better. I'm still hearing everyone in Alpha just perfectly fine, so just wondering if this location makes a difference.
Okay, so Marcus, you're now at 13 in Coolidge, QSL?
Negative, 16 in Coolidge.
Okay, Marcus is now at 16 in Coolidge. Okay, Marcus, to me you're sounding the same. So, go figure. Anybody else, could they hear Marcus better or worse than, half hour ago? Please call now.
KE8NSQ.
Go ahead, Michelle.
I could not hear Marcus at all once he's at 16 in Coolidge. I could hear him at 16 in Livernois.
Okay, so Michelle is no joy at your current location. She could hear you before. Anybody else have any new reports for Marcus? Please call now.
K8OB.
K8OB, go ahead, Bill.
Yeah, I'd say Marcus is a bit stronger. I did copy him when he initially checked in with you, and there was a little bacon fry going on, but he was still copyable. But whatever he did, whatever move he made, he's definitely coming in stronger here on my end. So that's just my report. Back to Net.
Okay, he moved from 16 in Livernois to 16 in Coolidge, so that's what's going on there. Okay, Marcus, Bill says that you are a little stronger now than you were a half hour ago. Anybody else wish to comment on Marcus's new location? Please call now. Okay, nothing heard, so I guess you're about the same to everybody else. That's why we do this, as I've said a million times already, this net tonight. Okay, anybody else wish to have another go around for the open floor? Please call now. Okay, nothing heard. We'll go ahead and move to last call. If there is anybody who wishes to have one last go around before we shut it down for the night, please call now. And forever hold your peace. Any last minute check-ins or last call, please call now. Okay, nothing heard. We'll go ahead and close it down for the night. Tonight we had 9 check-ins, including myself, and we ran for half hour, 30 minutes. So a decent net on 2 meters tonight for a summertime evening. Please note that at 8 o'clock, Bill, Kilo 8 Oscar Bravo, will be hosting the 75-meter net. The frequency there will be 3930. So please join us in a half hour for that. Rob, our YouTube live streamer, might be doing continuing on the live stream, or he might be doing the 2-meter after party. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't, where it feels like doing so. Stay tuned. Either way, either join him on the after party or join him on the YouTube. So, other than that, thank you all for checking in, and make it a great rest of the week. Now, releasing this frequency back to general amateur use. This is KD8SRF. Good night.
All right, there, that was the net. That went for about a half hour. Pretty good there. Harvey Black 2, thanks for getting in there. Welcome. And Donald OC, yeah, no problem. Just trying to demonstrate a little 2-meter prepper net we got here. And good to see there. All right, Donald OC, were you copying anybody? You might have been able to get relayed in the station by 14 in Rochester. That's still pretty far from you. Yeah, you gotta have your antenna up. They say the minimum height is like 30 feet, but mine's up 20. And I can copy everybody pretty good. I must be in a pretty good location because I can hear everybody really good. So, yeah, let's see if anyone's still on frequency for the after party. K8IBX standing by. Anybody left for the after party there?
Kilo 8 Alpha Delta Kilo.
Kilo 8 Alpha Delta Kilo, Shannon. Yeah, I tried running the APRS. I'm not picking up anything. It seems like APRS is not too many people on there right now. That's odd.
Well, I don't have it on my base station. If I knew you were doing it earlier, I could have went out to the truck and drove around or something.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, I haven't picked up one signal, not one single signal. That's kind of odd.
Have you checked that website? Yeah, I'm gonna look at it right now. That is APRS.fi. There's a bunch of stuff out there.
Yeah, I think all the ones in black, like how yours has the D in black, those are the ones that are not on. But it looks like a lot of the WX are all weather stations. I should be picking them up. That's kind of weird. You know, I got my beacon on and it's not even showing me on there.
Yeah, you're probably right, because I haven't turned the APRS on. It's actually kind of funny that they have my newer call sign, because I can't remember. I mean, that's 80KC. That's like a, you must throw it out there on the D-Star, and they don't use real APRS. They use some other sort of, whatever they call it, DPRS, I believe. So that's what that's from.
Yep, roger that. Yeah, there's not even any ships out there or nothing. Yeah, there's one station in Whiskey 8 Charlie Mike November, but that's in red. But yeah, I don't even see the Mount Clemens station on there. Yeah, maybe with that big storm going through, everybody disconnected.
Or maybe they're not out there anymore.
Yeah, who knows? That's weird. Oh well, I'll have to try it next week for APRS. I've never ever once turned it on and never had one single signal pop up. Usually they keep popping up right after the other, but that's weird.
Roger. Yeah, I see some ships, but nothing with call signs. You know, you got the Detroit Princess there doing that nonsense, and the Diamond Queen, and the Bristol Bay. Do they have you seen them with call signs on them?
Nah, negative there. Yeah, I'm not seeing any. I must have the map too small or something. Hold on.
Roger. Well, I just wanted to do a quick tap here into the IBX after party, and I'm going to step out. Maybe I'll stop back in later. So, K8IBX, this is Kilo 8 Alpha Delta Kilo.
Yep, roger that, Shannon. Kilo 8 Alpha Delta Kilo from Kilo 8 India Bravo X-Ray. Bill, K8OV from K8IBX, you still there? Well, looks like no one's there. Must be slow night for the after party. We'll stand by for 8 o'clock for the 80 meter net. If I'll see if I can. It's for like another half hour away there, but we'll see what's going on. I'll keep it. Oh, now I just seen Al pop up. KC8 VRP on the APRS there. I'm surprised I'm not picking them up.
I'm still here, WC80.
Yep, WC80 from K8IBX. Yeah, my APRS doesn't seem to be picking up anything for some reason.
That could be disconnected antennas with storms rolling through.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking, because usually it's picking up signals left and right, one after the other.
storms last week, and when they rehooked the power, apparently the surge took out the motherboard on the old computer, so it's just been a IT nightmare since then.
Yep, roger that. Yeah, but, alright, I'm gonna be standing by here. I'm gonna run upstairs for a minute, and, I'll be back. K8IBX, standing by.
Radio, I'm beginning to hear tuning up on HF. WC.
Alright. Let's see here, who's in there? So got 8 people watching. Very good there. Let's see what's going on HF.
WC80, is this KG8 TFM? Are you still out there?
Yes, sir.
This is Davey and Eric's friend. Just curious, what the Simplex Net? Who is sponsoring that? Is that part of a club or something like that?
No, it's a prepper group.
Gotcha. What's the name? If they have a website or anything like that, or no?
No, it's the Rust Belt Exigency Radio Network. No, they just do Signal. No Facebook, no MeWe, no Twitter, no Rumble, no social media presence at all.
We'll see.
Yeah, it's just curious. Joined it a couple weeks now, so I was kind of wondering what it was. Now it makes sense that there's no info. All right, thanks a lot, man. KD8, TFM.
Yeah, no problem. WC.
KD8 TFM, this is Bill, K8OB, any copy?
Still a few people on frequency.
Yes, sir. Copy you very well.
Okay, Roger. I think you said your name was Davian. I think you checked in the last couple times. If you want, you can you go on QRZ, and if you I don't know if you have an iPhone or whatever you got. If you download the Signal app, and if you send Ian, he's like the group administrator, I guess, if you will. Yeah, check him out on QRZ. His email is good on there, and if you want to join the Signal app, to follow along or whatever what's going on, the latest events or whatever like that that's being set up, you can email him, and he'll kind of like let you in, I guess. It's Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Romeo Foxtrot. His email's good on QRZ.
This is still a VHF Simplex.
I didn't copy the last 3. Kilo Delta 8, and then the rest was?
Sierra Romeo Foxtrot. SRF. Sierra Romeo Foxtrot.
All right, perfect. No, thank you very much for the information. I appreciate it. KD8, TFM?
All right, no problem. 73. KOB.
DJ Curly, thanks for subbing. I know who you are.
K8OB, KE4ZYQ.
K4ZYQ. Hey, good afternoon, Joe. How you doing?
Pretty good, even though it's evening, unless you're in a different state. She said good afternoon, but that's what, it might be afternoon to you because of your sleep or work habits or whatever. But no, I got to tease you a little bit. I was going to ask if people use the word prepper. I'm just thinking that just so we don't get acquainted with some radical groups that we're not, or anybody on this, maybe they should be using the word preparedness. Ham radio net, preparedness net. Prepared, that's kind of hard to say, but nothing against those that say they're prepping, but in the way of the media, what do you think? KE4ZYQ.
I'd say you're probably right. That's probably a better terminology, I guess. Some people think if you say prepper or something like that.
We are not politically correct, so we will not be doing that.
You got screws loose and every other thing. So yeah, I can see the point. That'd probably be a better word to use. Preparedness instead of prepper, I guess. And I agree with you. And yeah, good evening, Joe. Not afternoon.
Yeah, I appreciate that. You had me looking at my clock saying, what time of the day is it? I got to razz you a little bit. That's what friends are for, supposedly. If a guy can't rag on you, who can? But maybe Jeff, WC8E, would want to chime in on that comment or suggestion.
We won't be doing that. Let's see what's on 40 meters.
Juliet 5, India Mike. Jim, you're up for unlimited calls. Take what you need.
There's a lot of static. We'll call each other and do it over the phone. But I kind of retired from doing it so much that
It's Jimmy the audio guy on 20 meters.
I do about one a day, just verbally. I still kind of enjoy talking to people.
CQ Parks on the air, CQ Parks on the air, this is Kilo Juliet 7, up to Tampa Radio. Kilo 4525.
There's a boat of parks on the air.
CQ Parks on the air.
Here in St. Augustine, Florida, very good signal. So thank you. God bless. 7-3.
See if we get a good DX in here.
My friend, congratulations. You too, my friend. Thanks for the compliment. And 59 from 20 here in Puerto Rico. Running here the Yaeso CBS 10. The IMRAS microphone went to the
This guy's in Puerto Rico.
Welcome, the antenna is continuing in Colombia antenna. Aquí lo es Kilo November Yankee with the Papa for Radio Fox.
73.
73, my friend, God bless. Bye-bye. 4 set with the Papa for Radio Fox. They keep ready. Mike again.
Let's see.
Okay, with the Fort Charlie Juliet Mike. Hello, Ed. How you doing, my friend? Good night to you. Okay, doing fine in Puerto Rico. I do some here in the very, very warm weather here. 82 degrees in the outside, 90 degrees here in the Chaca. Go ahead.
That's this guy right here.
By the way, your signal is 59 plus 20 here. Very, very good propagation there this night. Whiskey 4 Charlie Juliet Mike with the Papa for Radio 4.
That's this guy. Let's see if we can make a contact to Puerto Rico.
Okay, 73, God bless. Quartet.
Kilo.
Okay, Kilo Alpha 9, Lima Alpha Whiskey is correct?
This guy's in Puerto Rico.
Okay, you too, Harold, 59 all the way here in Puerto Rico. 73, Harold, my name is Ray, Radio Echo Yankee. God bless, my friend, bye-bye. Quartet, Whiskey Papa for Radio Fox, Q20.
Kilo 8 India Bravo X-ray.
Okay, the Kilo 8?
Kilo 8 India Bravo X-ray.
Kilo 8 India Bravo X-ray, correct?
Roger, roger.
Okay, Kilo 8 India Bravo X-ray. Hello, sir. My name is Ray, Radio Echo Yankee. How you doing, my friend? 59 Puerto Rico, go ahead.
Roger, roger. You're about a 5757 here in the Michigan, 3 miles north of Detroit, and the name here is Rob, Romeo Oscar Bravo. Roger.
Okay, no problem. 73, thanks for the contact. God bless, my friend. Bye-bye. Quartet, Whiskey Papa
There you
for Radio
go.
Fox.
Just made a...
Kilo Charlie 8, Victor Romeo Papa, Victor Romeo Papa.
Yeah, there's Al.
Okay, Quartet, Rene, how you doing? It's on a 3 November Oscar Yankee. Whiskey Papa.
I just made a contact from Michigan to Puerto Rico on 20 meters. That's how HF could be working for an SHT event, getting down to Puerto Rico. Let's see here, now I gotta log into contacts. So, yeah, I gave him a 5.7, so I go over here. He gave me a 5.9. We're on 20 meters, and the frequency was 14,283. And then save record. And there you go. Those are my contacts there. Different countries. That's HF. But there's still some on our frequency.
Until we get, there's talk that we're going to get an all-star node connected to the repeater. Then if people want to...
Okay, we got about 10 minutes to the 80 meter now.
Let's
keep it going for that.
Just trying to make it as accessible as possible to everyone in the county, for those with limited equipment and budgets.
Let's see, looks like DJ Curley is on 40 meters.
Yeah, roger that, KE4ZYQ. And if I'm understanding correctly, and you may have mentioned...
Says he's on 785.
Victor Echo 3, give your call a couple times. I must have bad breath. Fran, over to you. KD2D1.
Roger that, Ian. All right, the 80 meters net is going to be on
I thought you were trying to check in. Never mind, Paul.
3.929 for the 80 meters net.
Place. All right. Straight that one, and we'll put him down here. All right, we got him on line 34. All right, Jeremy, did you confirm Victor Echo 3 station?
Negative.
Do we want to keep it, or do we want to get rid of it?
I'm going to ditch it.
All right, I'll delete the room.
Oh, I already did.
All right, Mega TV 0101. POTA is Parks on the Air. For different hands go to different national parks or parks that are on a list, and they make communications, and it's called Parks on the Air. So they make contacts and log them in on under Parks on the Air, and every park has a number. And oh yeah, No, wasn't getting too frisky there. That's POTA. Parks on the Air, making contacts with stations from national parks or different parks on a list, and they go all around the whole country and make contacts. And every park has a number, and I guess you can be a POTA hunter, and you get enough numbers in a certain amount of time. I think you get some kind of reward or something. But we're on 40 meters now. Let's see if I can find something good.
Yeah, how you doing? Good, how are you? All right, look, I got a little problem. I got some leaks up in the roof there. Yeah. I had some guys here yesterday, some little Mexicans, they're up there whacking away at my roof. They tell me this, that, and the other thing.
You got the circus frequency on them, 40 meters, 7.200. There's a bunch of guys on there that get crazy once in a while. Sometimes they're pretty funny. They'll start fighting and everything.
She knows what the fuck is up. I find her down onto the fucking car. Now, what I need here, buddy, is I need this fucking thing done right. Tell me what you can do for me. No, I'm not fucking putting you on, man. This is aggravating me now. This shit's going on. My wife, she's up there poking around like she knows what the fuck she's doing.
Joe, like you, don't listen to this. They're saying bad words.
Show me what you can do.
It sounds like Frank Rizzo. They start playing music, interfering with each other.
Things that he did is Koreans.
Yeah, this is a circus frequency. They get pretty funny sometimes.
I guess that doesn't matter. I don't
Alright, listen. What do you do? You go up there with the kettle and the pot? The fucking what do you do? Talk to me. What are you gonna do? What? I have to come see what. Alright, because you know what happens? See, I got a lot of fucking fun. These little Mexican fucking fucking joke, they're up there slapping each other with the hot mouth. I don't need this kind of shit. Alright? Up there, I threw the two fuckers right down in the yard with their fucking hair. I don't know the name of the fuckers. I thought I was gonna get a little break on the price. The little bastards are up on the roof running around like fucking retards. Well, they're running around through the fucking window.
Sounds like Frank Rizzo.
Fucking windy landing down the living room. I can't watch this shit. I want you to come over here, you look at the fucking roof, you get your hands right in there and get your hands fucking dirty and you see what the problem is. Alright, we'll see what you can do.
Oh boy. My goodness. You think that was a little bit racist? Just a little bit?
Someone's got the echo box.
He came right off at the manifold. So when it goes by, it almost makes your ears ring. It's so loud.
But he does the same thing, but like I said, he don't have his jaws on it at all. But, he said one of these days I'd love to call the cops and say something about it because, and yeah, that's me. That's me talking right now. So.
Let's see what else we got.
Okay, have a good weekend. Bye-bye now. Roger that. This is
Kilo Charlie 3, Whiskey, Juliet, Mike. You are good.
Whiskey 9, Papa Ocean Lima.
Whiskey 9, Papa Ocean Lima.
U59, Park
K1409.
It's another
Roger,
photo.
Roger, copy here 59, you're 5757 near Chicago. Thank you for activation and good luck. 73.
Roger that.
73, thank you for hunting. This is Kilo Charlie 3, Whiskey, Juliet, Mike. You are good.
Kilo 8, India Bravo X-ray.
November 4 station. November 4 Alpha Tango Juliet had you 5 and 5 Park K QSL, this is 59. Copy 59 into North Carolina. Appreciate your hunting. 7-3. This is Kilo Charlie 3, Whiskey, Juliet, Mike. You are good.
Kilo 8, India, Bravo, X-ray.
Kilo Delta 9, Papa X-ray Zulu, QSL. QSL, and you are 5-9 into Central Illinois. You have a great signal. Roger, 5-9 into Illinois. Have you 5-9 into plus K1409. Okay, K1409. Thanks for the park and thanks for the activation. 7-3. Hey, 7-3. Thank you for hunting. This is Kilo Charlie 3, Whiskey, Juliet, Mike, calling to plus K1409.
Kilo 8, India, Bravo, X-ray.
Kilo 8, India, Bravo, X-ray, QSL.
Kilo 8, India, Bravo, X-ray. Roger.
Kilo 8, India, Bravo, X-ray. Have you 5-9, park K1409.
Roger, Roger. I got you about a 5757 here in the Michigan, about 3 miles north of Detroit.
Copy 57 into Michigan. Appreciate your hunting this evening. 7-3.
7-3.
This is Kilo Charlie 3, Whiskey, Juliet, Mike. You are good.
Now you see right there, I just made a contact to North Carolina. Just that easy. All right, we got about 3 minutes before the 80 meter net. Looks like they're going back to 3.930. We'll be able to hear them guys. I won't be able to transmit because my antenna is not good for 80 meters, but I can receive pretty good, but I can't transmit. That's why when I transmit, I go to this, because I watch my SWR. You don't want that going up. So that'll heat up your finals if you get too much reflective power. So that's why I go on the meter setting when I transmit, so I can keep an eye on everything. So, let's see, we'll go back to the scope here. Got about 2 minutes before the 80 meter now. Let's see, we'll go over there now. That's where they're going to be at. So, this is where they're going to be at. I got about 2 minutes. 2 minutes for the 80 meter net. We'll get it set up better so the camera, the phone's not all wiggling around here.
This is Kilo Delta 8, Sierra Romeo Foxtrot, Kilo Delta 8, Sierra Romeo Foxtrot, Kilo Delta 8, Sierra Romeo Foxtrot. Kilo Delta 8, Sierra Romeo Foxtrot, good copy on your area.
That was Bill, KNOB.
Alright, QSL, thank you, November 21, copy of report there, and I can hear you just fine as well. Kilo X-Way, November Sierra Quebec, Michelle, can you hear me?
Should be able to tilt this here.
Rust Belt net will begin in 1 minute.
Yeah, we'll just leave it there. It's good enough. We're on the 80 meter portion of the Rust Belt Extended Radio Network. Should be starting right now.
All right, let's get this thing in gear. Good evening. I wish to welcome all on frequency to the Rust Belt 75 meter agency radio network, 75 meter net. The purpose of this net is to build an RF-based network emphasizing on information exchange in the event of a grid-down situation. Our target region of this group is the traditional Rust Belt states. However, we welcome all check-ins. Group Burns does not maintain a website nor a social media presence. All non-RF-based activity takes place on the signal platform of the same group name. My My name is Bill, call sign Kilo 8 Oscar Bravo from Macomb County, Michigan. Will be your net control host for the evening. Moving forward, at this point we'll now begin taking check-ins to the Rust Belt Radio Network. And the topic, we're looking for a status report of your area. And what we're looking for is anybody that's willing to check in and share what's going on in their local area that would benefit the greater region, such as any disruption in infrastructure, any power failures, any unusual government movements taking place, and if you have any food shortages in your local grocery stores. So, moving forward, we'll now begin taking check-ins. If you'd like to check in, please check in now with your call sign, name, county, and state. If you'd like to check in, please call now.
Kilo Echo 8, Charlie Echo Hotel. This is Mike in Monroe County, Michigan. Good evening.
Yeah, he's coming in good.
Good evening, Mike. Got you on the list. Any more check?
Kilo Delta 8, Sierra Romeo Foxtrot, Ian in Macomb County.
Alpha Delta Kilo, Shannon in Macomb County.
Alright, I got Kilo Delta 8, Sierra Romeo Foxtrot, Ian. I got Kilo 8 Alpha Delta Kilo Shannon. Any more check-ins for the Rust Belt 75-meter net?
Whiskey Charlie 8 Echo, Macomb County.
Yeah. Alright, Whiskey Charlie 8 Echo, Jeff in Macomb County. Got you on the list. Any more check-ins for the Rust Belt 75-meter net? Okay, nothing heard. Start at the top of the list here. Kilo Echo 8, Charlie Echo Hotel. Mike, Monroe. Good evening, Mike. And what do you have for us tonight, sir? Microphone over to you.
Kilo Echo 8, Charlie Echo Hotel. First, let's control that 221, and everyone else is used to 599 tonight. So, it was a very good propagation. Everyone did some improvements this last week, but everyone's coming in nice and clear tonight. On the grocery front, noticed there were a couple of things, like fresh herbs, some of the most delicate stuff that was out, both the normal and the organic stuff, which I suppose is kind of odd. I guess that makes sense because it's probably not the highest priority thing. So they did have power outage for running off for a couple of hours until the off of the airport. They give us the estimated time that is being restored and they keep you up to date. So that's fantastic there. So maybe you look at other times that would be worried about that. Overall, down in the air goes, so we're looking real good. We'll put it back to you, looking for you to see you.
Alright, QSL there, Mike. Thanks for the report. And yeah, glad you got your power back going on there, and you can definitely keep an eye on that through the app and let you know when as they're working on it, keep you kind of filled in, and when you know I'm glad it's I think that it's back on. And also the small grocery store situation. But thanks for checking in, Mike, as always. So next on the list, the Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Romeo Foxtrot, Ian, Macomb County. Microphone over to you, sir. What do you got for us today?
All right, good evening. This is Kilo Delta 8, Sierra Romeo Foxtrot. Good evening to Bill. Thank you for running the net yet again tonight. Appreciate you doing that. And good evening to everybody else that's listening in, and good evening to those listening in on the YouTube live feed. All right, the first report is that I can hear everybody just as well as I usually could. Bill, Shannon, and Jeff were booming in. Mike sounded a little better today than he usually does, so maybe got a little bit of propagation change going there. Got some local Quebec Romeo Mike QRM going on here. That kind of blew Mike out on his last go around. But the new one tonight here. We got Michelle, KE4 or KE8NSQ, trying to check in tonight, but I guess tonight this wasn't meant to be. We've got to figure out what's going on with her setup at her end there, but we'll get her figured out. As far as infrastructure, food situation at the grocery store and the government moves, nothing unusual to report. That's all I have for tonight. Back to Staff Control. This is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Romeo Foxtrot.
All right, QSL Ian, and thank you for your report. And I got Mike. I got Mike at least a good time over here, and everybody else. I got good copy of everybody here so far. So I know the solar flux index back up in the triple digits. K is at 4, the A is at 37, which is really high. That's really not good. But anyway, that's what it is. So thanks for your report, Ian. All right, moving down the list, Kilo 8, Alpha Delta Kilo. Shannon, what do you got for us tonight? Third microphone over to you.
Good evening, everyone on the net and anyone out there lurking. I was able to hear Mike. I'm able to hear Ian. I'm able to hear you, obviously, coming in loud and clear. Other than that, I don't have anything to report today. It's been quite a kind of a boring week. So with that, I'm just going to pass it back to K8OB. This is Kilo 8 Alpha Delta Kilo.
All right, no problem there, Shannon. But hey, thanks for checking in anyway. So very good. You're sounding good here tonight as well. Nice and clear and strong. So next on the list, we got Whiskey Charlie 8 Echo, Jeff in Macomb County. Microphone over to you, sir. What do you got for us tonight, Jeff?
Whiskey Charlie 8 Echo. Good evening to everyone on that. And thank you for running it again. Nothing to report in my little slice of heaven. Everything is normal. And considering a pretty flat band tonight, everybody is readable. So with that, back to that control. What do you see?
All right, Jeff. Thanks for checking in. And you're coming in here 20 over. And great signal, great audio as usual. So thanks for checking in. All right, this is the bottom of the list. So once again, I'm going to call out. We go for round 2 here. Call out for anybody that has not checked into the Rust Belt XFC Radio HF net. If you'd like to check in with your call sign, name, county, and state. If you'd like to check in, please check in now.
Kilo Charlie 8 Victor Romeo Papa. Name here is Alex. Alpha Lima Echo X-Ray. Located here in Macomb County, Michigan.
All right, I got Kilo Charlie 8 Victor Romeo Papa, Alex, Macomb County, Michigan. And the other check-in for the 75-meter Rust Belt net. Okay, I got Kilo Echo 8 Papa. Can you run your suffix one more time, please, sir? Okay, and you're in Wisconsin. I got Kilo Echo 8 Papa Juliet Quebec. And your name, please, sir. I'm sorry, I had a tough time copying this. Bad crash. Can I get your name one more time, please? Okay, copy that time. Andy, okay. I don't know if you cut the preamble, but anything to report over there in Wisconsin to the Rust Belt group? Microphone over to you, sir. Okay, well, thank you for checking in, Andy. In Wisconsin, hope all is well with you over there, and we try to meet here every Sunday night on this frequency at 8 o'clock. So appreciate you checking in, and stop by more often. We don't fight. So Kilo Echo 8, Papa Japan, Quebec, Andy, Wisconsin. Thank you for checking in. So anybody else care to check into the Rust Belt XC Race Network 75-meter net? Please check it now with your call sign, name, county, and state.
Kilo 9 Radio Bravo Hotel.
I got a Kilo 9 Romeo Bravo Hotel. Did I get your name and state, sir?
Yeah, name is Rick. I'm in southern Indiana, Warren County, Indiana.
Hey, radio, thanks for checking in here. Stand by.
Okay, Rick from
This is the 80-meter portion of the net.
What's your report for us tonight, sir? Wouldn't mind sharing microphone over to you?
I'm going to demonstrate APRS in a minute, so stand by. Be another minute, and then
There's not empty shelves, but there's something that
we're going to switch over the 2-meter rig here and show APRS.
Best way to say it. They run out of one can of peanut butter, so they stretch the remaining brand over 2 rows, that kind of stuff. But, in general, not bad. Gas was down to 348, I believe.
Okay, QSL gas prices dropping, and got a few minor shortages on your grocery list there, but it sounds like nothing too bad over there. And well, thank you for your report, and thanks for checking in there, Rick. And stop by more often. We're here, every Sunday night. We try to be, anyways, at 8 p.m. on 3.930. So I'm gonna send out one more time. Anybody care to check in for the Rust Belt Action C 75-meter net? If you'd like to check in, please check in with your call sign, name, county, and state. If you'd like to check in, please call now.
That's Bill, K80B, the net control for the 80-meter net. We're in southeastern Michigan.
Okay, nothing heard. I'm going to turn it over to the open floor section, where anybody can talk about any topic they wish to or would like to do a recheck and talk about whatever you'd like. So if you'd like to do that, now's the time. So it's open floor section. So if you'd like to check in, please call now.
Kilo Delta 80 Romeo Foxtrot.
All right, Kilo Delta 80 Romeo Foxtrot. Ian, floor is yours, sir.
We forgot Kilo Charlie 8 Victor Romeo Papa. Alex, with his report.
Oh, thank you for the correction. Sorry about that, Alex. Kilo Charlie 8 Victor Romeo Papa. Alex, sorry I skipped over you, my friend. What's your report for tonight? Microphone over to you.
This is Kilo Charlie 8 Victor Romeo Papa, Macomb County, Michigan. You didn't miss much there, guys. Nothing new to report except for the heat. But yeah, other than that, everything's copacetic and all is well in the East Point, or whatever that's worth. It is KCH BRP. Back to you, Bill.
Okay, copy that, Alex. And once again, I apologize for skipping over you. You're a little light. There's some static crashes here, and I got the guy from Wisconsin just come. He was booming in here, so I don't know. I guess I kind of lost track there. But once again, I apologize, and thanks for checking in out, anyways, Alex. So now we'll go over to the open floor section officially, where you can bring up whatever topic you want to talk about. And anybody like to check in? Please check in now.
Kilo Delta 8 Romeo Foxtrot.
Kilo Delta 8 Romeo Foxtrot. Ian, what do you got first tonight, sir?
Okay, again, Bill, thanks again for running the net tonight. Appreciate you doing that. Okay, I was giving up the report on Hoyson here. I could not hear Kilo Echo 8 Papa Julia Quebec Andy in Wisconsin at all. Kilo Charlie 8 Victor Romeo Papa Alex, he was agreeable but quiet. And then Kilo 9 Romeo Bravo Hotel Rick in Indiana, I was able to copy him. He was quiet, but he was copyable. And Rick is also known as Rick Hotel over in our signal chat. So we finally got him in there. Michelle is having difficulties with her HF setup. She can't hear anybody, and we obviously can't hear her. So we'll have to assist her in getting that rectified there. Okay, last thing for those that are working in, please, if you'd like to get into our signal chat, that's where we take care of non-RF based activity during the week. Please look me up on QRZ and send me an email. Do a quick background check on you, and then we'll get you into the signal chat. My call sign is Kilo Delta 8 Romeo Foxtrot. KD8 APRS, and look me up on QRZ.com if you so desire to get into the signal chat of the same name.
That's all I got. Again, Bill, thank you for running that. Back to you. This is Kilo Delta 8, Sierra Romeo Foxtrot.
All right, Ian, QSL, and I'm just going to echo what you said one time for anybody that may or may not have heard of. If you'd like to participate, follow along with the group, we don't maintain any type of social media platform. We conduct all internet activity on the Signal platform, the same name. If you'd like to participate, contact Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Romeo Foxtrot. His email is good on QRC, so send him an email. So, yeah, very good. Moving forward, anybody else like to check into the open floor section of the 75-meter radio HF net? Please call now. Okay, nothing heard. I'm going to go one more time. Last call here. If anybody like to check into the Rust Belt HSD radio 75-meter net, please check in now with the name, call sign, county, and state. So check in, please call now. Okay, nothing heard. I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. We had 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll say 8 check-ins, counting myself, and the net ran approximately 17 minutes. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and turn this radio frequency back over to regular amateur radio use. Thank you all for checking in, and see you next week. This is Kilo 8 Oscar Bravo, 73. Good night.
Alright guys, Rob here, I'm back. Alright, I tried doing a demonstration on APRS earlier and stupid me had the wrong frequency. I had the frequency for the repeater in Bay City on there. I had the wrong frequency, so that's why it wasn't working. So we're going to try this again. Okay, here we go. This is the frequency I was on. This is the APRS frequency. Now once it starts making contacts, you'll see information start popping up on there. See, there we go. It says the distance and if they're moving. Then you go over here. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, it's picking up the call signs right here. You run your APRS on the B side. This is the APRS right here. When it makes a connection, it'll pop up on the screen information. So I don't have my beacon on yet. I shut it off, so I'm going to redo it. Here's the APRS map. Once again, okay, those are the people with APRS on right now. There's not really too many on there. So I go on here. I'm going to turn my beacon on. Okay, my beacon's on. So now my radio is going to transmit a signal to the APRS system. It does it like, I have it in a time every like minute or something like that. I can't remember. But you'll see when it transmits, you'll see my call sign with my location in my little house. It'll be somewhere around here. So I'm going to hit the manual transmit button for my beacon. And I should pop up on here. There it is, right there. That's my house. So there it is. There I am right there. And then if you click on the little house, That's the station I just made connection with. But if you click on the house, this information will pop up. This is the frequency on my A channel. So if someone were on here, the APRS, they would see what frequency I'm monitoring, and then go to there. Or you can click info, and it's got all the info. It says device, what radio I'm using, the FTM 300, and it's got down here all the connections I made. But it's really cool for mobile. Like if you're mobile, or if you're camping out in the woods, or you know, driving up north or cross country, you could have your APRS on, and if you wanted people to track you, which you probably don't, but if you want people to track you or know where you are, you can run APRS. But yeah, I had the wrong frequency on there, stupid me, sorry. But that's the APRS there. You can see on the radio, it'll keep picking up signals. Every time I make my radio connects with another APRS signal, the information will pop up on the screen. See right there, it connected with them. KB3KBR. But yeah, that's pretty cool. That's how APRS is. So it looks like it just made another connection. It should pop up. Yep. Alright, it's working now. I had the wrong frequency on there. So we'll get back over here. Let's see here. Radio, KOMRD. Glad to see you. Yeah, it's been a while. So hopefully you're still in there. And yeah, every Sunday, I've been live streaming every Sunday at starting at 6:30, and then our local 2-meter preppers net on 146.2 or 420 starts at 7 o'clock every Sunday night. So I was just, you know, showing people how useful amateur radio would be for a grid down SHTF event happens and everything gets cut off, no cell phones, no nothing, and how you could use mainly VHF, UHF, you know, radio to keep in contact with people within about 50 miles radius of you. Or you could use HF to keep in contact with family members or loved ones that are that live out of state or a far distance away. Just trying to show the importance of emergency comms, mainly how that's going to be if something really bad did happen. How bad you don't want to be completely cut off, and then have family members or loved ones out of state. You know, you'll never know what happened to them or whatever, or you know, a spouse of yours or a buddy or something coming home from work or going somewhere, and all of a sudden the event hits, and then you just never know what happened to them. But if you have radio, mobile in the car, and then mobile in the shack there, switch over to battery power. And I got a battery under the table here, a Marine deep cell RV battery that I can switch to if the power goes out. But anything short of EMP, you know, EMP hits, you know, if your antennas are hooked up, it's probably going to fry your radios. But as far as EMP goes, nobody really knows exactly what will happen and how close you are to the initial explosion or the outside radius, or if you have your stuff in Faraday cages for protection, that's always good. But yeah, it's just mainly emergency comms. Yep, Marcus, good to see you in here. Yeah, APRS is pretty cool, especially for mobile. But yeah, I tried demonstrating APRS earlier and had the wrong frequency on there. Had the Bay City repeater on there. I was looking at it, I'm like, man, why isn't this thing working? And then I noticed I had the wrong frequency on there. So that's what I'm saying. Just as far as that goes, like a lot of people lot of preppers or whatever, you know, they all got the trusty Bowfangs, and they say, you know, everyone hates them, but everybody's got one. Go figure. But yeah, a lot of people would just get one of these, $25, and say, I'm good. I'm not even going to use it. And if SHTF happens, I'll transmit because the FCC won't care if I have a license or not. But it's not going to work that way. Like I said before, ham radio is not plug and play. You know, you got to know how you set up your antenna, what kind of antenna, coax to use, how to program a frequency in. And look at me, I had the wrong frequency on APRS, couldn't figure out why it was working. But yeah, there's a lot to it. And ham radio is like a skill. Working a radio is a skill. So yeah, you got to get on the radio a lot. You got to practice, learn how people talk on there. What frequencies are good to use? Like in HF, you know, 20 meters. 20 meters is mainly daytime, summertime band, and you got to learn like when you can work it. You know, 20 meters was going all the way to like 1:30 in the morning last night, but normally, like in the wintertime especially, it seems like once the sun goes down, about an hour after the sun sets, there 20 meters is gone. You ain't gonna hear nobody on there. And then 80 meters is a good, real good nighttime, wintertime band. But it's a good nighttime band in the summer, but really noisy. In the wintertime, there's a lot less noise, and a real good wintertime, nighttime band. But 40 meters, you can pretty much always work 40 meters, it seems like. But you got 15 meters, 12 meters, 10 meters, and then CB, that's 11 meters. That's a chicken band there, but it's just a lot to learn about radio. It's, you know, how to work it, set up your antenna, what kind of antenna you use. You got to tune the antenna to make sure you don't fry your radio. And yeah, there's a lot to it. So you got to getting your license isn't just to have. They don't just make you get a license just to collect your money. You know, it's $15. It's supposed to go up to 35. I don't know if it did or not, but to get your license, you actually learn a lot about radio propagation frequencies, and you know, all aspects of radio. Because like VHF, UHF is line of sight. That's like, it just goes straight out radio to radio antenna. But HF frequencies, they actually go from your antenna off the earth into the atmosphere, bounce off like the DE or F layer, whatever layer is energized by the sun, and then ricochets back down, bounces back down to the earth, and that's how you make your contacts with that. But that's all the stuff you got to learn. And for those flat earthers out there, that's stupid, because if someone says the earth is flat, say explain radio propagation, how radio propagation works, because that all works on the circumference of the earth, because the earth is round. So that's it for that. But thanks for everyone for being in here. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe button, and then hit the little bell there, so whenever I post a video or do a live stream, yeah, you'll be notified. But yeah, the more thumbs up or thumbs down, if you think this is stupid, hit the thumbs down. Either way, you gotta have some interaction there. But this is the Bowfang here. I'm in the basement right now. I got the shack in the basement, and there's a repeater about a half mile from me. I bet I can hit it from right down here even with this. And that's the repeater's call sign in CW, which is Morse code answering back. That's called chunking the repeater. They really don't like you doing that, but I just did a short demonstration that even with the little Bowfang down in the basement, I'm getting out at least a half a mile. But these things, you know, they're good for out in the woods or out on the road or whatever. Just for the fact, if you drop it or lose it or destroy it, who cares? You just go on Amazon and order another one. Or if you have like a $400 Yaesu HT, something happens to that, then you're out $400. But when I bought this, it was like 25 bucks off Amazon. I got a different antenna. You just pull the antenna off. And I got a roll-up J-pole, it's called. You SMA connector, you screw it in there, and it's got a big long antenna there you throw up into trees. Gets out pretty good, but yeah, these things ain't that bad. Like I said, everybody hates them, but everyone's got one. But yeah, that's it for that. And the APRS is still rolling on the radio here. Yeah, that sucks. Tried doing a demonstration, had the wrong frequency, and it looked like it wasn't working, but it is working. It was my fault. Sorry. But we'll hit the scan on here. We'll hit the scan on the radio and see. Sunday night there's a lot of that time. We'll just do a quick scan on the other frequencies. That's the APRS is cranking now. Let me get out of here. Turn this off here. Turn my beacon off. Okay, we're on the A channel now. We'll do a scan and see what's going on there. Alright, this is C4 FM. This is on a fusion repeater.
Yeah, okay, Mike. W8VPC, glad to have you.
This is C4 FM.
There, and you're coming through fine. We've got 2 rounds. The first round we're asking, how do you like your eggs? So what say you?
How do you like your eggs? Alright, let's get out of here. Which is really cool.
My eggs scrambled.
You can go on
and when you were talking about that 7.6 repeater in Detroit, Spirit,
it'll actually say the distance.
Thanks to Wallace to keep the machine up.
Depends how they're connected to the system.
About the same time, back in 1965, the 14664 dart repeater, along with the Spirit of 76, 14676, they were the only 2 repeaters in the Detroit area. I think they were the first 2. I don't know which one was the first, but I know they started up about the same.
We'll go back to 4.2, see if anyone's still on there. Yeah, looks like no one's on there. Alright, we'll get ready to shut her down here. Whoops. Marcus, I have 2 Yaesu radios, but have no idea how C4 FM works. Is it basically a repeater? No, C4 FM is RF. C4 FM is just like AM, FM, sideband, analog. C4 FM is just a digital. It's just a digital FM signal. Like, look, I'll show you. How you do, like this frequency right here, this is the Yaesu.
What more out of me than
the Yaesu designated frequency.
Portable FM stations.
That's an
Please come with your call sign only and pause to acknowledge you one by one. Come.
Yeah, Wires X is internet based, but C4 FM is a little bit different. Hey, go to. Like this is the C4 FM frequency. I can hit the GM button and that'll send out a signal, and anybody else that's on this frequency that hits the GM button, their call sign will pop up, but there's no one on there. But that's on digital narrow.
For net, please come with your call sign and pause to let me acknowledge you by one. This is ACIA net control. Call, come early and come slow.
That repeater's at 23 and 96, I think. 23 and 96. Yeah. Wires X is different. Oh man, I got something else going on in the computer here. Yeah, Wires X is, that's internet based, but C4 FM is not. That's just another mode. And I got this dumb thing popping up here. Yeah, get rid of it. Alright, we're still on 80 meters here. Yeah, I see 20 meters is already down now. Yep, no problem, Marcus. Yeah, good to see you in there. Yeah, I've been live streaming the last few weeks, every week there. If I'm able to, I usually will. And thanks for KOMRD Radio Prepper for coming in there. Yeah, nice to see you. Haven't seen you in a while there. But all right, I'm gonna shut down the live stream here. It was at least I got the demonstration of APRS, and once I got the right frequency. So I'm going to shut it down there. This is Great Lakes Reliance, and thanks for coming in here, and hopefully I'll get up I want to get up some good outdoor videos up here soon, but got to get out in the woods and make some good bushcrafting videos. Haven't been out there with the situation with work and everything that's going on. I haven't really had a chance to do much, it seems like. Now what's it doing? But all right. Thanks for everyone for being in here, and try again. Check back at it. Now I usually start about 6:30 or so every Sunday, but hit the like and subscribe and ring the little bell there, so I can get going on the YouTube algorithms and spread the word there. For prepping, emergency radio comms is going to be very, very important. But you don't want to find out the hard way if a SHTF event or grid down situation event happens. Be totally cut off from everybody that's not in your house. So until next time, this is Rob at Great Lakes Reliance. Thanks for checking in, and see you next time. 73.